The biggest mistake that most trainers are making right now these days is they think if they can create the next LeBron James or create the next Steph Curry or even a McDonald's All-American, that all of a sudden their business is going to boom. Truth be told, that's not the case. Stick tuned for this next video where we're going to talk about what really matters in growing your business.
Basketball Entrepreneur Show.
Recognize that you got what it takes to succeed.
Master the art of building your business to grow your basketball.
Get me on the court and I'm trouble.
And now your host and international pro trainer, Tim Springer.
I can't even begin to tell you how many trainers that I've helped or helped grow their business tell me, oh yeah, if I could just make the next LeBron James or make the next Steph Curry or get me a McDonald's All-American, that all these kids are going to come flocking to my program and parents are going to pay me all this money and then my business will grow. And look, that stuff helps. I'm not going to lie to you. It does help having credibility because it shows you get results. But the truth of the matter in any business, whether it's a training business or anything else, is the fundamentals. Just like in basketball, the fundamentals are what make you successful. The fundamentals are what make you successful in business. And for our business, to me, it's the art and the math. I'll explain later. It's the consistent gym supply. It's the concrete marketing and sales plan that you can duplicate and is dependable. Those are the type of things that we need to really focus on while we get kids as good as they can be. But the truth also is not every kid you get is going to be the next LeBron or Curry or even a pro or even a college player for that matter. So you better have all those other fundamentals in place while you try to grow kids to be the best they can be. Now, look, I get it because I was in your shoes too. I understand that maybe we didn't go to college for business. We weren't taught these business fundamentals. Many of us growing up weren't even taught entrepreneurial principles. So, I get where you're coming from in that matter and that we're going to struggle. But just because you're going to struggle or you have to learn something new doesn't mean that you can just ignore the fact that you don't have those skills or knowledge that's necessary to take your business to where it needs to be. Because ultimately, that just means your business suffers. And if your business suffers, then your basketball dreams will diminish with it because the business is what supports that vehicle of you being able to train players, whether that's from the business having enough money to continue to sustain and even grow, or you being able to take home enough money to provide for yourself in everything that you're trying to do. Now, look, that's the problem, but the solution is simple. You need a results-based system, one that has dependable actions, meaning if I do X, then I know I can depend on Y, and you can duplicate that. You can do it over and over and over again, and you may have to adapt to some degree, but the truth is you should be able to take some core fundamental of that and push it forward over and time again. You should have tracking. How do you even know if something doesn't work or works or doesn't work, I should say, if you don't have tracking? And then the tools that allow you to focus on basketball more. In the beginning, it's a grind. In the beginning, you're building step by step. But as you grow and momentum and infrastructure are evolved, then all of a sudden you should be able to pull away from some of this or hire other people or delegate or whatever it may be. Sometimes it's automate through technology. But you should be able to grow into those things, and then that does allow you to focus on basketball more. So I know that all sounds all good, but you're like, well, what do I do? Where's the resource for that? How do I figure that out? If I got to learn sales over here and marketing over here. And no, look, that's the whole reason this podcast and the Basketball Entrepreneur YouTube channel are built. So you can start putting these fundamentals together now so that you can grow your business, because it's hard to do everything just in one big home run. I mean, there's a plan and a process to that, which is what the Dominate Your City Challenge is all about. There's a link in the bio if you're interested in something of that nature. But at minimum, subscribe to this wherever you're listening, whether it be the podcast or the YouTube channel, because I'm going to keep bringing you the fundamentals that you need. And the reason I want you to keep listening to these fundamentals that I'm giving you is because I'm not one of these trainers who's only been in the business for 2 years, who really hasn't seen everything and thinks that they're going to guide you to some 6-figure business, which, come on now, that's not true. I've been in this for 15 years. I've built a program that's lasted over a decade, has had consistently over 100 kids in the program at one time. I've built numerous trainers to be successful within my program, and I've assisted other trainers to be successful in their own business. I've expanded Spartan basketball internationally. I've expanded into the pro level. So whatever stage you're at, I've been there and I can help. So again, subscribe wherever you are hearing this or watching this. And absolutely go to the link in the bio for the Dominate Your City Challenge. It's one of the best investments and one of the smallest investments you'll make in your business with the hugest ROI you can imagine. It will take every single piece of this and help you structure the business that you want to have and have been dreaming to have that will really impact the game.